What is up, everybody? Receiver today, and we're gonna talk about the Game of the Year award nominees. This is Jeff Keighley's award show that is very praised each year, and this has to be the most pitiful nominee list I've seen in all these years of the Game Award show. This is just embarrassing. This is not good at all. This is a bad representation of what came out this year. The only one I actually agree with is Metaphor Refantasio. Because I at least played the demo for that game, and that game was at least I'm at least loving how the Persona series is getting some love for Alice, getting some love for those Persona style games. But the rest of those lists can just be like, eh. But let's go through the list. We got Astrobot. This game sold 1.5 million. As much as it was hyped, the people didn't really buy this game like that, which I'm still confused as to why this is Game of the Year nominees. Like, it's nowhere near like a Mario Odyssey, but it got the praise as a Mario Odyssey style game, which the people didn't even buy. So, I don't know why it's up there, but okay. Balatro. Is this a card game? Why is a card game in the Game of the Year nominees? Doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you had card games like that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel game. I don't think that game was ever nominated. And that has a lot more attention than this game does. Or, what's the other game? The Marvel Midnight Suns. Fantastic game, which a lot of people just didn't play. Because I guess people only want to play Marvel games when it's like action-based, where you actually beat up some bad guys or whatever. But that Marvel Midnight Suns was a fantastic game. Sad we're not getting a sequel. But Balatro, I don't even know what this is. But how is this even nominated? Is Uno going to be next? Goldfish gonna be next? Like, what is this nonsense? Black Myth Wukong, another Souls-like game. I mean, I guess I heard it got good scores. I haven't played the game. I don't really like the Souls-like games like that. But here you go, Black Myth Wukong. Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree. This is a DLC here, people. Why is a DLC being nominated for Game of the Year? Doesn't make any sense for a DLC to be nominated for Game of the Year at all. It's not a game, it's just DLC added content. So it's very baffling that this could be recognized as Game of the Year for a DLC. It's literally not a game, it's just an expansion pack. Doesn't make any sense. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, fantastic game, but too many flaws, too many mini games. People who gave this game a high score, like 9s and 10s, we're clearly blowing smoke up Square Enix behind, because this game has way too many mini games in it. I was playing this game for at least like 30 to 40 hours, and I just had to drop it because the mini games were annoying the hell out of me. Every 2 hours there's a mini game. No, okay, no, I'm exaggerating. Maybe like every once in a while there's a mini game that pops up that you have to do to complete the process of the game, which is annoying me. So I don't know how this game got such highly rated. And it kind of turned me off from the third game. They're making the final trilogy, the final game. I probably won't buy that by the same amount of mini games as this one, because the mini games in this game is just ridiculous. So I don't know why this is a Game of the Year. This shouldn't be. Great game, but it's definitely burdened with all these freaking mini games in it. Metaphor Refantasio, the only game I'll be okay with winning Game of the Year, to be honest, because once again, I love the Persona games. And this is a spinoff of those games, so I'm fine with that. So, but yeah, this is a terrible representation of 2024 in general. It's just like not too many games came out, or what? What is this nonsense right here? I don't know about this. Like, why isn't Dragon Age nominated? Why isn't Dragon's Dogma 2 nominated? And in general, it came out yet, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be actually a pretty great game. But you know, this is being nominated. A freaking card game. The big, like, what the F? A card game and a DLC. And then a platformer that nobody pretty much bought. Great choices right here. What do people got to say about this? I think this is a joke. But then what people say each year, your Game of the Year is what you decide to be, not what. That's the PR statement people say. They always like to say that statement. The Game of the Year is not what's on this list, but it's what you decide in your heart or something like that. Yeah, whatever. This one gets the most attention. Gets the most media attention. So this seems like a joke to me. But let's see what we got to say about this. Ain't taking this event seriously anymore. DLC nominated for Game of the Year. That is craziness right there. Game of the Year is Solitaire. Why not just add Solitaire next? It's like, why not? This is getting ridiculous. We're adding card games to Game of the Year categories. Nominating DLC is such a disgrace. It's called Game of the Year. Bro, how much did From Software pay off Jeff Keighley? Like, what is this nonsense? When did DLC start counting for games now? Like, that's just so ridiculous. Y'all really nominated a DLC for Game of the Year? What a joke. DLC counts now. Oh, man. And expansion shouldn't have been nominated when there were clearly other options. Very disappointing. Yeah. Rigged already DLC for the Game of the Year. Are you kidding me? Facepalm. If Astrobot wins, that's another one. Like, how is a game that nobody barely played is gonna win anything? Like, as much hype as people is doing for this game online, only 1.5 million people bought this game, which is crazy. No Stellar Blade, no Helldivers. Yeah, even those two games I could see being nominated, but they weren't even nominated. Rebirth better win. That game don't either win anything. Black Myth Wukong Sweep. Okay, if I'm being honest, I think this game is possibly gonna win the most out of all these games. I think this game is gonna win, but I want that Metaphor Fantasio to win. But I think this game is gonna win though. No Stellar Blade or Silent Hill 2. They didn't put Silent Hill 2 up here, and I heard that game got good praise as well too. So they never nominate the Yakuza games, which is crazy because that game has a huge following. They never nominate the Yakuza games for anything. I just don't understand it. Like, I really don't understand these picks. Like, the picks are just so weird. Like, once again, why is there a card game up here? Like whatever. The main reason you watch these subs anyways for the announcements, because this is just ridiculous. From Software fans, Elden Ring won Game of the Year again. Balantro entering the nominees. Really? I think people are just trolling with this Balantro nonsense. Yeah, this is Balantro in this listing right here. Pretty much a clown. Oh, you got other serious nominees here. Like, it's just a joke. Persona 3 Reloaded came out this year too, and that was a good game. I'm currently playing Persona 3 Reloaded. That game is great, fantastic. So I guess they can have two Atlas games up in there. So I would definitely put that as one of the nominees. But you know, you got Balantro up there. Seeing the salt over Elden Ring is hilarious. Maybe because it's a DLC. Like, why is there a DLC in the Game of the Year nominees? That doesn't make any sense. Bro, what is up with this Balantro game? Is it really that great? I don't know. We have failed as a society if a DLC wins on a list that includes Astrobot and Metaphor. Either way, I just kind of want to see the salt regardless when this event happens and when these games wins. So, you know what? I kind of do want Balantro. I don't know if I'm even saying it right. Balantro. I want to see that game or Elden Ring win, because there's going to be so much backlash and so much saltiness on the internet. So, you know, I kind of do want one of these games to win, just because I want to see the saltiness from the outcry that happens because of when these games win. So, you know what? My vote is for Balantro or Elden Ring DLC. Win one of these, win this Game of the Year award, so it could be seen even more as a joke at this point. But I'm included right here. This list is completely ridiculous, but at the end of the day, who freaking cares? This is a glorified ads gaming showcase each year that you tune in for. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. Always, thanks for watching, and peace.